I'm going to make you think a little bit before I get into this one. When is the first year of issue, the last of its type, the only proof part of a conversation with a U.S. coin that's now over 60 years old? Well, it happens to be the first year of issue on the Kennedy half dollar. And tonight we have the finest known at the craziest price. That's the AVC way, right? Here we go, everybody. 1964, proof Kennedy half dollar. There are no 70s. It was how they packaged this coin. So there are no 70s. So the highest known grade, NGC publishes the information, is a proof 69, and tonight we have it. So let's talk about the series itself. Again, at this time in history, the largest coin in circulation was the Franklin half dollar. It was from 1948 through 1963. The unfortunate events of late 1963, the assassination of President Kennedy, led to a tribute or a celebration coin in 1964. We loved it so much, it now still 60 years later. There are no 70s because of the poly pack here. That is how a proof set came. Now, that was a Franklin set, but it's the same thought. Then, when San Francisco took over in 68, we put it into a hard plastic. Now there are 70s available because we packaged them much better. So at this time in history, 70s weren't an option because the packaging didn't support it. So let's talk about 1964, right? At this particular time in history, proof, a method of manufacture, a special set made only for collectors, right? At this time in history, Philadelphia was the only mint making proofs. Again, San Francisco didn't take over until 1968. There were no proof sets in 1965, 66, or 67. So this is the last year of issue for a Philadelphia proof set. So the first year of issue in the Kennedy half dollar in proof is Philadelphia. Now, they did not make a proof in 65, 66, and 67. They started making proofs again in 68, and that was a San Francisco. So first proof, Philadelphia, second proof, San Francisco. Kind of an interesting scenario. Now, also, this was the end of 90% silver coins in circulation. That was 1964, right? They pulled 90%. So the dimes and quarters went away. They did continue with the half dollars up until 1970. 71 is when copper clad took over on the half dollar circuit. So we're looking at right now a 90% silver coin. They made P's and D's again for circulation, and then they made a very limited number of proofs, 3,950,000 sets. So NGC, the leader in the industry, they certified more coins than anybody else out there. Very close and out there just as long as them has been PCGS. They rival each other. They're the competition. Kind of like the AFC versus the NFC or the American League versus the National League and all of our sporting events. But they're both respected for what they do, which is certify these coins, give us their opinion, and then when they're in these holders, the market trades on them. So if it's in a 69 holder, it's sight unseen. We know what we're doing, right? Here's the deal. Out of 3.9 million proof sets made in 1964, today, 38 years after NGC opened their doors, doing this, and this is all they do. If they don't grade coins, they don't make money. They don't make money, they go out of business, right? Just like any other business cycle. They have certified in 69 only 9,708 coins. Think about that. And again, in 69, 68, a few more, 67, still a 1% sweet spot. The majority are 65s and 66s. This is the holy grail. This is the best of the best. If you want to own the finest struck Kennedy, the rarest of the metal types, silver P, silver D, silver proof, that's what this is. We got it. Now our competition, you saw them advertising last weekend if you watched the other shows. They had a great talk on this coin. They were at $249. And then about 5 or 6 minutes into the presentation, they changed it to $199, save $50 tonight. Well, if you were one of those guys or gals that bought it over the weekend, You can save $50 by buying it with us. Cancel the order, return the coin. It's the same coin. Why not put $50 back in your back pocket? And again, it's the finest of the fine. So here's a question for you on numbers, right? I'm a numbers geek. I follow numbers. It helps me understand why one thing is rarer than another, or why I can't find some coins in the marketplace. Because again, if they haven't certified anything in the last 30 plus years, that might be why we can't find it. Because if we find it, we want to certify it, right? Kind of where the industry has gone. So in 2019, we made the rarest silver eagle of all time, right? We did it in the middle of the year. We had a joint project with Canada called the Pride of Two Nations, and we made an enhanced uncirculated, or an enhanced reverse proof for the first time. 110,000. Loved it, sold out, we jumped all over it. And then later that fall, San Francisco made another enhanced reverse proof. 30,000 only. Sold out instantly, right? It's a modern issue coin, however, versus this coin, 60 plus years old. We actually celebrated the 60th year of issue last year in 2023. Going back to that silver eagle, if you go to NGC's population guide, their census, they're going to tell you that in 7D grade, which is perfect, and for a modern issue coin, that is what we expect, a third of them made 70. So there's 9,931 of those that made it. Still under 10,000 known. They make 20 to 30 million uncirculated silver eagles every year. They make 1 million regular issue proof silver eagles every year, right? So that's kind of tiny. It sells for about $4,000, and it was made less than 5 years ago. This coin, made over 60 years ago in that crazy polypack envelope packaging, and there's less of these than of that S enhanced reverse proof in 70. And tonight, our price, $149.95. That silver eagle, add $4,000 to it. The competition on this coin, add $50 to it. Without their special, add $100 to it. It's just a great coin. Guys, phones are very busy. Thank you. We got to put a 30-second clock up. Running out. We always do. And the worst part is, now it's 60 years later, when's the last time you see the 1964 proof set? Unopened and gorgeous condition. That's the only way a 69 ever shows up. If that polypack was opened, we have no chance of getting a perfect coin. And for a Kennedy in 64, from 64, a perfect coin is a 69. 9,708, not 249, not on sale for $199. It's the AVC price at just $149.95. Talk about a winner. First year of issue, last Philadelphia proof, 90% silver, and perfect. And the price to match.